This is a video tutorial to show you how to mix a GoDaddy SQL table and Visual Studio. This is the application. I'll zoom in on it here, and as you can see, every time that I click the next record button, it shows all the information and a picture of the people. And what we're going to do is we're going to add an email address to this program, and we have to do it to the SQL table also. There's Ringo. Most of these pictures are fictitious and the email addresses aren't real, so I just found these pictures on Google. So this is how you do it. Okay, this is GoDaddy's control panel, and here are my SQL databases. So this is the database we're talking about. I'm going to go into PHP MyAdmin, log in, and this is where you click the database right here. So click on this field. This is the database. It's called Customer Admin IST, and what we want to do is we're going to open up the structure of the database right here. Okay, here are the different 6 fields that I've got in the database, and what we're going to do is we're going to add one field. So click on this, and here's who you add: email, and we're going to make it 100 characters long. Click save, and now we have our database. So that's it for that. So now we're going to go back in and watch. Okay, we're going to add the text box for the email address to appear, and we can also edit it and change it here. And then we're going to add a label so that it'll say email address. So I'm going to scoot over here, and this is where we put in the text, which will say email address. That's what shows up on the form. And then we're going to change the name of the label. Call it label email address, just for grins. Now on the text box, we're going to name it txt email. Not email address, just email. Okay, and now that's all we need to do. Okay, now we're going to go into the code, and I've chopped out part of the video so you won't see my password and email address and all that stuff. This is the program. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to, there's like several sections. Right here is we're going to add text email dot database or data binding source, data bindings dot add text comma table names binding source comma email. Okay, that's on one portion. Okay, now this is where we insert when we click the add button. Move this out of the way. Okay, now this is the query that we're querying SQL with, and this is where we've got to do it twice. This is the value. Alright, now down here is where we put the statement. Command.parameters.add with value, and this is the name in the SQL, and our text box txt email.text. Okay, now we'll scroll down a little farther. Okay, same thing here. This is where we edit a record. So we're going to set the ID Okay, set ID equals ID, blah, blah, blah. Okay, right here's where we're going to add email equals at email. Okay, then one other spot we got to do this right here. Update command, parameters, add with value. I'm going to put in here at email, txt email.text. Okay, and that's it. That should be it anyway. I'm going to line it all up to make it look better. I like to be organized like that. Okay, I'll line this one up too, just for grins. Sure makes it easier to look back through the program 6 months later when you're trying to figure out what you did. Okay, so I think we have got it accomplished. So let's save it. Definitely save. All right, now we're going to go back to the SQL table. I'm going to click Browse. Here's all our customers, or all of our employees, whatever you want to call them. This is all test. So here's Bozo. I'm going to put his email address in. And again, these aren't real. These are just fictitious ones just for the tutorial. So I'm making them up. I really don't know if there's a bozo@yahoo.com. Okay, save. Okay, and go to the next one. This is Sam Walton, Mr. Walmart himself. Of course, this isn't real. That's not his picture either. Okay, so Sam Walton at yahoo.com. Don't try emailing these people. There's no such email address that I know of. Okay. Okay, now I'll move on. We'll go down to the last one. Okay, this is me. And of course, this isn't my real email address either. Okay, I got a Gmail account. Okay, so now we're done with all this. This is the structure again, what it looks like. There's the email field. It's 100 characters, and that's it. So now what we're going to do is go back to the program and run it and watch. And here we go. Alright, here we go. I'm going to click on, okay, here's all the email addresses that I put in the SQL table. There's the email address for the text box. Next record, the picture, the email address. Tom Dooley, email address. John Doe, email address. Let's go to the bottom. Click last. That's me, and I'm not putting my picture on here. Not a real email address. So pretty much that's how you do it. Pretty simple in C#. Thanks for watching.